What's up, fam? What's up, people? It's your boy Jay Shane, the Keto Road, back for another daily vlog. It is currently 7:40 in the morning. We're about to go smash arms, just drink some pre-workout. Real quick, so we did cardio this morning. We're only doing 6 laps again this week. So I didn't mention this in yesterday's video because I wanted to see if it stuck. I wanted to see if the scale was freaking out on me. Yesterday, I woke up at 184.1, woke up the exact same weight again this morning. That means last week we lost 4.2 pounds. 4.2. That's a lot. And while that doesn't seem like a lot this week, understand, so my goal is 179. If that trend kept up for the next two weeks, so this week and then next week going into peak week, I would literally be like 174. On show day, 175, like that. And I mean, I'm not like, if that happens, that happens, but it's still pretty fast. My point is, there's no reason to intensify my plan if that's going to continue. So we're going to do exactly what we did last week. The only difference is I am going to increase my refeed caloric amount a little bit, not much, like 5%. And when my refeeds come this week, we'll talk more about that. Today, though, we're doing more of like, not like an OMAD. I had a collagen protein thing this morning with coffee and a little bit of my keto brick. Not even like 300 calories. When I perfect that recipe, I will be sharing it with you. So my second meal today is going to be pork tenderloin and then the rest of my toasted almond coconut keto brick. But I don't know if any of you guys cook lean meats. I know a lot of people just, instead of like cooking lean and adding fats to it, they'll cook fatty meat, which is something I recommend to my clients as well. So I totally get that. But if you are going to cook lean meat, there's a trick to it that I have figured out, and I wanted to share it with you guys. All right, guys, here we go. So what we got here is 22 ounces of pork tenderloin. I put it in the fridge last night with rice vinegar and garlic. Now, we're only doing that to tenderize. The trick to lean meats is to keep them tender, which can be hard when you have no fats. And remember, we're doing a high protein today, and all my fats are coming from my keto brick. So this meat is going to have no fats added. This is pure protein. So we're going to take it. I did rice vinegar and garlic. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see that with the lighting, but see how it's kind of white? That's from it brining. So we're going to put that in this pan. I set the oven to 350. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a slower cook. The idea is once we get done working out, this will be done. So we're going to put those in here, just like that, okay? We're going to get a little napkin, and we're not going to do, we're just going to kind of dab. We're going to dab, 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 dab. Now, we're going to get a cup of chicken broth, okay? So 1 cup of chicken broth, and then we're going to pour this into the pan. So I put the pork tenderloins in a pan, in like a bread pan. And we're just going to pour this chicken broth on the side. Now, we don't want to cover the tops of the tenderloins, because that's where we're going to put our seasonings. Okay, so actually I only ended up using half a cup of the chicken broth. Not really worried about it. And then we've got half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper. And what we're going to do there is we're just going to cover the tops of the tenderloins with that. And that'll give us a nice little crust, give us a peppery contrast, because we do want to, but we don't want too much salt on the top, which is why we only did half a teaspoon, because we don't want it to pull a lot of the moisture out. Again, we need this to stay moist. So we're just going to do. All right, perfect. So it's kind of what it's going to look like. I don't know if you can see the pepper and salt on top. You see that little bit of pepper and salt? Then we're going to take aluminum foil, and we're going to cover it up. What's going to happen now is as it heats up, it's going to create more of like a steam effect. And while it's going to make it to where the tenderloin isn't as like hard of a crust on top from the seasonings, it is going to keep the moisture in the meat, which is what we want. We want tender. Tender, tender, tender. If we really want to get crazy, right when we're done, we can put it on a screeching hot pan and sear the seasoned top to form a crust, if we want. So now we're just going to put this in here for about 50 minutes. 50 minutes. And then we're going to go smash arms. and then we'll be back. So I'll be right back. What's going on, guys? All right, it's been about 50 minutes. Just killed a killer arm workout. About to pull this out. Check the temp. We've got a cast iron skillet at high heat in the back. It smells fantastic in here. Check that out. Nice. So we have a handy dandy meat thermometer. We're looking for anything over 160. I'm cool with. Yeah, so these are almost 200. So look how easy that went in. Perfection. All right, so that pan is piping hot. So we're gonna take these and we're gonna put them season side down. And we're not gonna touch them. We're gonna let them crust up. Not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. You see that color? That's what we want. So we're going to take these off and let them rest and slice them up. Alright guys, so check this out. So here's the tenderloin. Now I want you to see this. One, look how juicy that is. Look at the juice, right? This thing has 3 grams of fat in the whole plate, okay? Look at this. With a fork, bro. A fork. I mean, taste test. I mean, you can't really, I don't know what else to say. I mean, check that out. You saw that juice just drip? I mean, and then the juices left over for dipping. I mean, come on. All right. And then for dessert, we're gonna have this toasted almond coconut keto brick. So, even on a high protein day, why am I doing such a nutrient dense food? And I'm gonna rave on keto brick for a little bit here. Don't have a discount code. I don't have a discount code. I'm not an affiliate of theirs. But guys, quality fat sources matter. This is organic cacao butter, MCT powder. I mean, this is like, I mean, when it comes to like cream of the cream of plant-based fats, this has it all, man. I love it. It's got a good amount of sodium. It's great for my electrolytes. It's dense. It's very hormonally satiating. It's not volume satiating, but man, like your body, when you eat it, your body has a central nervous system, right? And so like something we do for nutritional therapy is called LNTing, which is where we allow the central nervous system to register nutrients by it dissolving and hitting the bloodstream under the tongue. Same kind of concept comes with food, right? When we eat foods, our body registers what the nutrients is in that food. And so, you know, you can eat keto brick and you feel it. You feel full even though you're not like stuffed. It's dense, it's there, and your body's satisfied with the nutrients in it. So definitely a go-to for me. I love it. I think even if you're doing a higher protein keto, quality fat sources matter, and they're going to dictate how well you process, absorb, and use the fatty acids you are eating. Because the less fats you have, I mean, even the more, for different reasons, the more or less fats you have, quality does matter. Grain-fed versus grass-fed animal fats we can get into, but like, don't be eating vegetable oils and canola oils and all those refined crap. Eat good quality fats. So yeah, I'm gonna dig in. I'll see you in a bit. What's going on, guys? All right, so real quick. Just got done doing yard work. Now, men, husbands, let me give you a little tip when it comes to calorie burning. You know all those chores? Do them. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying, hear me out. 2 years ago when I was at my last show, I was whining to one of the pro bodybuilders about, I'm just so tired. I don't ever want to do anything, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, man, I feel you, man, but I used to love doing those dishes on prep. And I'm like, why? Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even want to open doors. Like, doing anything is just like a chore. It's terrible. And he was like, because, man, extra calories. And I don't know why, but when he said that, it just clicked. Like, it just made more sense. Like, I knew prep wasn't about feeling good, but it's really not about feeling good. Like, you put yourself through some miserable places in terms of energy output because you want to get to that next level of leanness. And so now, like, doing the dishes and vacuuming and all that, I get excited about, because it's like, yeah, this isn't going to feel good, but I'm not doing this to feel good. I'm doing this to look good. So let's push that lawnmower. So pro tip, do your chores. It might help you break a weight loss plateau. That's it for this, guys. That's it for this video. I'll see y'all tomorrow.